I think this is just going to be like the best theme that I've done this year, and it's because Museums in a Box provided me with a focus, a specific aim to go towards. The fact that we did the museum, the children knew exactly what they were doing, I knew exactly what they were doing, and there was all different stimulus which helped them to learn. Just all of those history aspects, I feel that when we've done our assessment, I've just been doing our assessment this week, and when we've done that, I feel that I've been able to say, actually, that child can do that. And it's not just my more able, it's not just my middle ability, all of the children in some aspect can say that they've hit that key skill in some form because of the variety of what we've covered through what we've done. It's just as a whole, they have had like a much greater understanding than I think they would have done before. And this theme has been run before. It was run before with Year 4 as a pilot last year, and it wasn't half as successful as it has been through using Museums in Box. They've been able to ask their own questions, which is something that we're trying to develop as a school. As all schools are trying to develop children's questioning, which just has been really useful for. We've tried to link all our theme and our literacy together, so we've been putting pretty much everything bar numeracy and science, I think, together this half term. The artefacts and the things which they learnt through the museum, they did give them a deeper understanding. They have improved a lot, and that's because the way that we did things step by step than we did, for example, the chair, and you just did a quick sketch to start off with, and then you actually said, no, hang on a second, let's just take it step by step, and went through all the different aspects. And the same with the museum, the way when we planned it, we had to plan it down to the most careful detail. That's helped the children with their writing. They have problem solved and planned in particular in their writing better. We start off obviously doing a lot of writing for the labels. Their writing has improved definitely through doing that. Well, it's through the whole project really, because we had that stimulus as well of the artefact at the start of each lesson. They've been more engaged in it, so they've wanted to tell me everything that they know about it. And all aspects of literacy, I pretty much would say I think that we've covered through the theme, and anything that I haven't covered because I haven't had time or anything, would definitely still be able to be covered because of it. Yeah, it definitely raised their attainment in literacy because, like I said, they had a focus. They knew they were writing for a real purpose. They weren't writing because I was marking their work. They were writing because they were going to show people around the museum, and they had their own project. It was raised attainment and achievement. They wanted to do it, and because they wanted to do it, if the children want to write for a purpose, you tend to find that it's going to be better quality, and that's what's happened through the project. I think speaking and listening wise, from what I was observing from the interaction that was going on between the children, between my children and the younger children, or my children and the older children, there was a really big improvement on speaking and listening from what you would normally see.